The age-old question of do we drive the current vehicle until it dies or just buy a new one? It's got an easy answer these days. Buy a new one for free. Well, okay, almost free. Typically, vehicles are one of the most expensive purchases we have in life, including that they're a depreciating asset. They don't even appreciate for us. But this video will show you my exact plan to make the opposite of that true. This truck is basically going to pay me rent for owning it. Let's talk about exactly how I'll be ordering this brand new truck from Ford, how it will save me a bunch of money, and why an electric truck can't actually compete. So the new vehicle I ordered is a Ford Maverick Hybrid Lariat. And if you want to watch a video about me speccing that thing out, click right here. But the long and the short of it is that I got very few options because the Lariat already has a lot of stuff on there. The truck is going to come in at right about $30,000. Now that compared to my old vehicle is a pretty big difference because my truck is a 2013 F-150 with a 5-liter V8. And in the next week, I'm going to cross 170,000 miles. It's a little rough around the edges. It's been a good work truck. But now it's time for a free truck. So the question is, how is a brand new $30,000 truck going to be $0 effectively? Well, step one, I'm going to sell the old truck. The used market is still pretty inflated right now, and so maybe I'll get a good price for it. $10,000, $12,000 at the best, maybe. So that'll be a nice down payment that gets the overall cost out of pocket for me down, but the real savings comes in the gas. Check this out. So right now I'm averaging about 21,500 miles per year driven. That's almost 1,800 miles per month, and the average fuel price in Arizona is a little over $3 a gallon right now, but let's do this first calculation as if it's going to stay right there at $3 per gallon. Now, as a first comparison, we're going to look at my 2013 F-150. The average mileage this thing has been getting is 16, which is not great, which means the average annual gallons I've been using are over 1,300 gallons of fuel. At $3 per gallon, that's $336 per month, or a little over $4,000 per year. Now, it's not too crazy because $3 per gallon is pretty cheap. But let's say I drive like a maniac in the Maverick and I only get 35 miles per gallon. This is pretty conservative here. That would mean I'd only use 614 gallons per year in the Maverick, which means I'd only spend $150 a month, $1,800 total per year in the Maverick. So as a projected fuel savings alone in the Maverick, that's $182 per month or $2,100 per year. Now, as a very basic kind of rule of thumb, it's a smaller, newer truck. Everything should be cheaper on it, so I'm going to factor in less insurance, less oil and brakes, less tire, and let's be real, my time is worth something. So less time spent at a pump every month, all that totals up to another $20 a month. So my total estimated savings if gas prices are at $3 per gallon are $202 per month. And seeing that my estimated monthly payment will be somewhere around $400, we still have a little ways to go. It's still going to cost me $198 per month out of pocket to switch trucks. But what if gas prices rise? As they're prone to do. That's what gas prices do, right? Let's compare $4 or $5 per gallon. Let's do the same kind of math, but at $4 per gallon. That's not too far away. Let's see what happens. Now, all of a sudden, the cost to run my F-150 is up at $53.75 per year, just in fuel alone. That's a lot of money. Let's assume I'm still not driving the Maverick very efficiently. I'm only getting 35 miles per gallon. That means that my yearly savings on the Maverick are almost $3,000, $2,918 projected savings, plus the same $20 for miscellaneous savings here. That means my total estimated monthly savings are up to $263 per month, and I still am $137 behind. But what if gas prices continue to rise? We've seen $5 per gallon before. I paid like $7.75 on Coronado Island once. Gross. If that happens, we're up to $67.19 per year in the F-150. Means we're saving $3,600 per year by driving the Maverick for a total monthly savings of $324 per month. That means we're only $76 away from having a free truck. If gas prices hit $6 per gallon, I feel like we're going to be really close. Let's see, with the F-150, that'd be $8,000 per year I'm spending just in gas. That's nuts, but probably possible. That means my yearly savings with the Maverick would be $43.77 just in fuel alone. If we total that up with the miscellaneous stuff, the total estimated monthly savings is $385 per month, which means it's almost a wash. Plus or minus $15, I could probably drive the Maverick a little bit more sustainably and literally have a truck that's paying for itself. Crazy. And then, of course, at $7 per gallon, we all know what's happening here. We're spending almost $9,500 to keep this F-150 running. We're saving $5,100 per year with the Maverick, which means that the total savings actually net us $46 in the green to drive the Maverick instead. The truck payment is completely covered by the fuel savings. But Brendan, if you're trying to play the gas mileage game, why not buy a Ford Lightning? No gas. Charge it in your garage. right? Isn't that logical? Shouldn't this work out? I thought it would. I was honestly trying to justify a Lightning and do this math and go, oh yeah, I'm going to save money with the Lightning. I need a Lightning. It's a lot cooler of a truck than my current one, so I wanted to have a Lightning. I wanted that giant front trunk. I wanted a frunk in my life, but the math doesn't work out. Let's take a look. So these two numbers here represent what it costs to operate my truck just for fuel, nothing else, at the current prices. So somewhere between $4 per gallon on the left and $6 per gallon on the right. Now, if I did a little bit of research online, it appears that the current cost per mile for a truck like a Lightning should be about 3 cents per mile. Now, it's a different metric than we're used to. It's not miles per gallon and then you multiply it and whatever. So I had to do a little bit of spreadsheet math to figure this out, but it looks like the yearly savings to use a Ford Lightning if gas is $4 per gallon is about $4,700. So you're not paying nothing, but you are saving about $600 to do that. Or if gas is $6 per gallon, instead of paying $8,000 in my truck, you'd only pay $650. I mean, you'd save $7,400 by having a Lightning, which is pretty incredible. I mean, saving $7,400 sounds like a lot. Sounds like a lot of truck payment to absorb, right? Well, it is in theory. I mean, we're talking about saving almost $400 per month if fuel is $4 per gallon, or saving over $600 per month if fuel prices are $6 per gallon. So saving $620 per month seems like, doesn't that cover the payment? Isn't this a free truck now? Not quite. A Ford Lightning is way more expensive. So even if I sell or trade in my current truck, I'd probably still be financing around $41,000 for around 60 months at 5.9% interest rate based on my credit and what I think I could get as far as an interest rate goes. That means that payment would be $787 per month. So let's say gas goes up to $6 per gallon. The truck would basically still cost me $150 per month. If gas stayed around $4 per gallon, it would still be a net cost just in terms of fuel of $380 per month. So the savings that I would get is substantial, but it's not going to get me a free Lightning. I would need those gas prices to be up at the $6, $7 per gallon range to really be able to get a free Lightning or anything close to a free Lightning, where the threshold for that with a Maverick is a lot lower. Plus, when we just look at the numbers that are involved with this Maverick, the overall dollar figure is way less. I mean, somewhere between $76 and $15 per month we're over, but that's if gas prices are $5 or $6 per gallon. So we're right there at that precipice. If I drive a little bit less, if I can drive a little bit slower, I can probably reel this in and pretty much break even just from fuel savings now, or close to now. And you might be really upset and might be up in arms right now to go, hey man, there's no way you're getting a free truck from this because you're still spending money. Well, I'm definitely spending money to maintain and keep up this big V8 powered F-150 right now. But if we're talking about the actual amount of money that's flowing out every month, if I reduce that by such a big figure that it's actually saving me the same amount of money that the new truck is costing me in terms of a payment, that's as close to a free truck as I'll ever get. Also, if we think about this, that math was really conservative because only 35 miles per gallon in a Maverick, that's not even hard to get. Like, people who aren't even trying to get good mileage in these things get like 39. So if I tried, if I really was on the EV system, if I regenerated the brakes really well, if I was able to stay in EV mode throughout town and do everything the way that I need to, 45, 47 miles per gallon is probably possible. I once took a Ford C-Max back in like 2013. I did like a 50-mile loop in this thing, part highway, part city, got 54 miles per gallon. And I wasn't holding up traffic. I mean, I was driving like a fairly normal person. I was hypermiling, but that's insane mileage. That's the power of having a hybrid where right now with a V8, I just don't even have that choice. I'm just burning that gas, 16, 17 miles per gallon, maybe 18 if I'm only on the highway. That'd be nice. And the truck too that I have now, 2-wheel drive, skinny tires, the tallest, longest possible gear ratios. So the thing is really built for mileage. If there was ever a V8 truck built for mileage, that's it. And I'm still not getting great mileage. So in the end, the Maverick is going to save me money. Maybe, possibly. If you want to see the actual spec of the Maverick that I've ordered from Ford that I'm still waiting on 6 months later, click on this link here to see the full spec.